Welcome back. I'm Kelsey Fabian. Kelly Boland from Bay Athletic joins me this morning. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning.
Now today you brought a recipe with you that you wanted to talk about.
I did. I'm super excited to share some different tips about some of the ingredients in my lentil, quinoa, and millet stew.
Millet, I don't even know what that is.
Millet. I get that question a lot. Millet is
close to mullet.
not the same. It's actually a whole grain. It's very popular in Africa, and you can find it here locally. All of the ingredients actually in this recipe can be all found locally in Alpena. So millet is just a whole grain, and it's similar to quinoa actually, which is the next ingredient that I love to talk about. Quinoa is a wonderful protein. It's actually not a grain but a seed. Very popular since ancient times. It's the seed off of the top of a plant. And it's wonderful because it's quick cooking. It takes less time than rice, which is very popular in America. Mm-hmm. But it's a great substitute because it has a lot more vitamins, minerals, and it's a complete protein, which for anything that's not animal-based is wonderful. Yeah, it has all of the different amino acids that you need in any sort of dietary source of protein. So wonderful that it comes from a plant. It's great to have things that are complete proteins that aren't always from animal sources.
And now, is this your own recipe? Did you come up with this?
This is, yes. I love to cook. So sometimes when I'm in my kitchen, I'll find things that I have around the house, excuse me, and put them together. This is exactly what happened when I came up with this recipe. I needed something to put together for lunches the next few days in my work week. So on Sunday, I had lentils, quinoa, millet, and a bunch of other healthy ingredients, and even some fresh herbs. It reheats like a dream, and you just need a microwave.
Did it take you a while to perfect it?
I think after doing it a couple of times, I have definitely perfected it. So you can just make a big batch of it on Sunday and have lunch the rest of your week. It's really a wonderful recipe. My friend Sarah has taken this recipe into her own kitchen and has been definitely experimenting with it. So she's found you can put things like kale, even potatoes, really anything that she had in her refrigerator. She'll just throw it in and it'd keep adding to it and adding to it.
And now, what are the health benefits of lentils?
Lentils are wonderful. They're a legume, so they are like a bean, but other than other regular beans, dried beans that you would work with, they don't require soaking overnight, which is a great time saver. You can just honestly take them from the bag and rinse them off, pick through, make sure there's no stones. I've been cooking with lentils for a long time. I've seen probably in all those times one tiny piece of stone, but it's worth looking through them so you don't cook that. Wouldn't taste very good. So just
stone soup.
Yeah, it's stone soup. Just dump them in, and like a cup of lentils and some liquid, and you have a soup or the basis of a soup or a stew.
And now
really
you
easy.
have some secrets about garlic.
Garlic is it's actually not just a seasoning, something to bring flavor to your meals, but it is very healthy. You have almost an antiseptic or an antibiotic property that garlic has in it. Oh. So to not destroy that with heat, because sometimes heat cooking things can hurt those phytonutrients is what's going on there. To stop that and still be able to cook with garlic, retain all the health properties, chop your garlic up and then let it rest on your cutting board for 10 minutes. And the couple of compounds that are in garlic will kind of meld together and they will stay safe from your heat. So definitely, anytime you're cooking with garlic, not just in this recipe, chop it, let it sit for 10 minutes, and you're good to go.
That's a good tip. And how long would you say this stew takes to prepare?
It's really quite quick. Once you put everything together, you're just grating the carrots. You don't even have to chop them, slice them. Just use the box grater and grate them. Put everything in the pot. I would say 30 minutes until everything's cooked. That's the beauty of working with millet and quinoa and lentils. They don't take very long to cook all the way through.
And if you had to describe the taste of it, what would it be?
Oh, it's a wonderful. It has the freshness of rosemary, a little spice from the turmeric, which is it's orange in flavor. It's really earthy, and the lentils and quinoa and everything come together with the sweets of the carrot to have a really fragrant and just delicious, heartwarming stew.
Well, if I'm ever feeling ambitious in the kitchen, which isn't often, I'll have to give it a try. Thank you, Kelly.